Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. So we're still talking about the reported speech and this is the 7th episode, okay? This is the 7th episode. So far we have seen how to report different kind of, speeches, and starting with statements, order, comments, advice, suggestion, and last session we saw how to report a request, okay? How to report a request, okay? Now, in this episode, we are going to see how to report another kind of speech, okay? Another kind of speech. Now, from your first glance at these two examples, as you can see here, you notice that these are actually questions, okay? These are, questions. Okay, so very simply, this means that in this episode, we are going to see how to report question. Okay, so this is number 6. Okay, this is number 6. Okay, reporting a question. Now let's look at the first example. Okay, did you enjoy the film? Did you enjoy the film? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Did you go to cinema? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Now, as you can see, this is something that we can answer by yes or no. Yes or no. And therefore, this is something that we call yes, no question. Okay, yes. Okay, this is number 1. Yes, no question. Okay, this is type number 1. Okay, type number 1. Okay, type number 1. Yes, no question. Okay, yes, no questions. Okay. All right. Now let's move to number 2. Okay, let's move to number 2. Where did you go yesterday? Where did you go yesterday? I went to cinema. I went to the library. I went to the market. Okay. I went to school, etc., etc. But not yes or no. Therefore, this is not yes, no question. And as you can see, it says something that starts with a WH word. Okay, WH word, where, and WH words like when, where, what, okay, why, etc. So these are WH words, and therefore, this is what we call WH question. Okay, WH question. Okay, so this is number 2. Okay, number 2. WH question. Okay, why? Very simply because it starts with a WH words. Okay, it starts with WH words. Okay, it's not yes, no question. Okay, now here, let's start with the first type, yes, no question, and see how we can report this kind of speech. Okay, this kind of speech. And as you can see, this is a direct speech. Okay, it is a direct speech between quotation marks. Okay, now what can we say? Very simply this. Okay, my brother or my friend, it depends on who asked this question. Okay, so we choose, just an example, we choose my brother. Okay, my brother. Now what do we need? We need a reporting verb. We need a reporting verb. For question, also we use the verb ask. Okay, we use the verb ask. Okay, the verb ask. Okay, and the ask in the past is very simply asked. Okay, the verb asked. Okay, so this is the reporting verb. However, this is not the only one we have. We can also use another reporting verb, which is, okay, for example, wanted, wanted to know, okay, wanted to know. So this is another way to, use as a reporting, expression or a reporting verb, okay. So either we can say asked or wanted to know, okay, wanted to know, right? So this is actually in the with ed, and this is also with ed because we use it in the past. Okay, so my brother, okay, let's start with, okay, for example, asked. Okay, my brother asked. As you can see, here we have did, and this is the past, simple. Okay, the past simple in the report speech becomes past perfect. This is what we saw in the first, episode. Okay, now here we have you. And we said you can either be, I, or he, or she, or even they, if it is for plural. Okay, asked if I, if I had if I had enjoyed the film. If I had enjoyed the film, okay? Alright, very simply. Now what do you notice here? Okay, so here, as you can see, we add F, okay? We add F, okay? So in the yes-no question, we add F, okay? Asked F. My brother wanted to know if I had enjoyed the film, okay? So either asked or, okay, wanted to know. So this is the reporting verb. Asked or wanted to know. Okay, I here, okay, I, okay, you becomes, okay, I, okay, becomes I. Now here, as you can see, this is the past, okay, this is the, okay, past perfect, okay, this is the past perfect, okay. Why this is past perfect? Very simply because this is the past simple, okay. Here we have the question in past simple with did, okay, with did. In the reported speech, past, okay, perfect. Now look here, do we keep the question form? For sure not. We don't keep the question form, okay. So this is, okay, when we report a question, it's no longer a question, okay, it's no longer a question, okay. My brother asked if I had enjoyed the film. If I had enjoyed the film. So for yes, no question, what do we use? We can add if. We can also use, okay, whether. Okay, we can say, for example, my brother asked whether I had enjoyed the film or not. But if you remember just if, it's quite enough. So for reporting yes, no question, remember if, okay, remember if, okay, very essential to remember this, okay, for yes or no questions, okay, for yes or no questions, okay. Now let's take another example. Are you sick? Are you sick? Okay, so this is also a yes, no question because the answer can either be yes or no. Are you sick? Yes, I am, or no, I'm not, okay, no, I'm not, okay. Now let's see how to report, okay, this question, okay. Now what can we say? Very simply, my friend, okay, my friend, or my teacher, or my mom, or my dad, etc., etc., okay. So my friend, now what do we need? The reporting verb, okay, reporting verb. Here we used asked. Now let's, for example, use wanted to know, okay, wanted, okay, to know. Okay, this is another reporting expression. Okay, wanted to know. Okay, wanted to know. And then we have if. Okay, wanted to know if. Okay, if I. Okay, if. Now here you. Okay, you becomes. Okay, becomes I. Okay, becomes I. Okay. Now we have the verb. The verb, as you can see, we have okay the verb are. And this is actually the verb to be in present, okay, in present. Okay, the verb be in present. In the reported speech, present, past. Okay, so we need the verb to be in the past. Okay, if I were, okay, if I were. Okay, so this is very essential to remember. If I were, not if I was. So when we have if, it's better to say I were, okay? It's better to say I were, not I was, okay? So if I were, not if I was, okay? So remember this. So when we have if, I were, okay? I were, not I was, okay? So this is very essential. That's why I gave this specific example, okay? Alright, now if I were, okay, sick, if I were sick, okay? If I were sick, full stop. Again, as I already said here, this is no longer a question. My friend wanted to know if I were sick, okay? If I were sick, okay? So just remember this, okay? Here, I were, not I was. Why? Very simply because we have F, okay? Because we have F, okay? This is very essential to remember, okay? Alright, so this is for okay, reporting a yes, no question. Just remember the reporting verb, okay, asked or wanted to know, and, okay, and if, okay, and if, then the changes, okay, the changes. Pronouns, for example, here pronouns, okay, and the tense, okay, the tense. Sometimes we can have, examples of maybe modal verbs, time expressions, etc., etc. Then they also change in the reported speech. Okay, so this is very essential to remember. Okay, so this is all for yes no question. Now let's move to WH question. Okay, WH question. Okay, where did you go yesterday? So here we have, as you can see, this is the WH word. Okay, and here we have did, and did is related to the past. Okay, this is the past. Okay, simple. Here we have you, and the time expression is yesterday. So yesterday is the time expression. So here we are going to change the tense, past simple, past perfect, and you, as I said, I, he or she or even they, and the time expression yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Okay, so this is other things that we are going to change while reporting this speech. Okay, now what I'm going to say very simply, we can say, for example, the teacher, the teacher. Now, what do we need? The reporting verb. This one or this one, okay? So we take, for example, asked, okay? The teacher asked where, okay? Asked where you. For example, we can say asked where I, or where he, or where she. Let's say, for example, where I, okay? Where I. Now here, past simple, did go, past simple. It becomes, in the reported speech, past perfect. Where I had gone. Okay, where I had gone. Now here, this is the past perfect. Now, yesterday, the day before. Okay, the day before. Okay. Now look again. Okay, so here we have you. It becomes, as you can see, it becomes I. Okay, it becomes I. Here, did in the past simple, it becomes the past perfect. Okay, the past perfect. Okay, and the day before, yesterday becomes the day before. Okay, now here in this WH question, we don't add F. Okay, we don't add F or whether. Again, as you can see here in the reporting question, we don't keep the question form. Okay, we don't keep the question form. So this one is no longer a question. Okay, it's no longer a question. The teacher asked where I had gone the day before. Okay, where I had gone the day before. Okay, so this is very simple. Now let's take what we need next is the reporting verb. Okay, the reporting verb. Either asked or wanted to know. Let's take, for example, wanted to know. Wanted to know. Okay, now when wanted to know when, and the subject, the pronoun you, can be either I or he or she, etc. Wanted to know when I. Now this is do play is in present simple. The reported speech, it becomes past simple. Okay, it becomes past simple. Okay, so this is the verb. Play in the past simple is very simply played with ed. Okay, so John wanted to know when I played. When I played sports. When I played sports. All right. Okay, when I played sports. As I said, this is no longer a question. Full stop. Okay, just full stop. Okay, so here, as you can see, I. Because this is you. Okay, it becomes I. And the present simple do play. It becomes the past. The past simple. This past simple. So this is something that we talked about in the first episode. In the first episode, changes related to pronouns, tenses, modal verbs, and time expressions. And time expressions. So this is actually just some examples of reporting questions. In the description, you will find some exercises. You will find some exercises. All right. So this is all for today's episode. It is the last episode about reported speech. I hope you understood this. If you have any question or suggestion, don't hesitate to comment. You will find some exercises in the description. See you in another episode with another lesson. Have a good time. Goodbye.